Good morning. Hey, let's see here. I think I'm going to talk about, I want to call out a few people, I want to call them out in their stupidness. I only know about 4 or 5 people that will even hear it, so who cares? But anyways, last night and this morning, I wake up to, friends of mine or acquaintances talking about Bible changes, of course, with the Bible Mandela. And, nothing alerts me more to someone that doesn't know their Bible when they start calling off shit that they don't know anything about. You can just tell it. Now, last week sometime I was online and talking with Shock of Christ. And, and I was talking about, that this being a meditation Bible. This Bible is all about meditation. Oh, I understand what you say. Don't worry, be happy. What? I'm not looking to be, anyone could come up and say, oh, this. He says, oh, you're right, just be careful. Relax. Be happy. Relax. That's not answering anything. I told him, I said, in there the Bible says, if your eye, and it's Jesus is talking, says, the eye is the lamp of the body, therefore if your eye be single, your body fills with light. That saying, that's one of the mystic parts of this Bible that have been there forever. That's one of these new Bible changes. Oh no, just talk about the single eye, Well, they're not talking about they are. They're talking about the single eye, but they're not talking about the all-seeing eye. And this is what got me on this. Get your eyes straight, you stupid motherfuckers. Everything is in duality. So one of my favorite of the girls out there is this woman. Her name is Wendy Mitchell. She cries on there, and she really loves Jesus, and she really loves her Bible to the point of just flipping her out, just freaking her out. Well, I want to tell you that this is the only real sins that are called dwelling in emotions, and these Bibles, they're just wrapped up there, they're made to make you full of sin, just full of sin. And sin is about, dwelling in emotions and just wallowing and, crying and, morose drunks, things like this. This is it. This is even over-elated when you're going, it's too happy. That's too much. That's way too much. It's just it's the emotional side. That's the red. It's the red in these Bibles. Now, she's saying, I've never read this before. I've never heard of this. Now, Jesus has 7 eyes. She's never heard that. Well, I've never really heard it either. But I will tell you that the idea of the eyes and the number 7 have everything to do with our Kundalini system, and that's the way. So I'm glad they say that Jesus had the eyes, because those are the 7 eyes, the 7 chakras, the 7 chakras of us. You want to take the word at face value, you might as well just stir shit, because that's all you're doing. You can take the outside of the Bible so many different ways. But when you go inside the Bible and find the information out from what's inside, it just repeats itself over and over again. So there's really no way that you can misinterpret it, unless you're just blockhead dumb, If she's looking at a particular scope, this is in Revelations. Let me see, I may have to put a light on here so I can see better. But anyways, in Revelations, this is all about the 7 churches. The 7 churches runs up and down your back. Alright? And here it says here in chapter 5 in Revelations, it goes, and I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within, and on the back side sealed with 7 seals. Hello? Where do you think this is? What do you think they're talking about? Huh? He who sits on the throne, the right hand. This is about the right hemisphere of the brain, where we want to go. The way is the 7 chakras that goes up that way, just to get there. It's a female energy. Oh, I can't believe Jesus, what's the other one? EXTOL YESHUA always, telling everyone that the world is being changed by a D-computer, like she knows all the truth. She doesn't know shit, alright? Calling her out. She doesn't know shit. She's talking about, our spirit is now a female. Oh, of course it is. While you and I are awake right now, our spirit is controlled by the male side. So we are a male dominant situation right now. That's just how it is. When the male mind is on, when you're waking up and moving and all this here, it's the male energy. When you shut this side down and put it to sleep, it's the female energy that gets to take us up to the Lord. So these people, they're constantly bashing this thing. And I'm going to go on and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this bashing. I'm going to show you how it fits in with the Bible. Jesus is scourged. Do you know what that means? His back is beaten. Do you also know that in the Bible, he is made to die between the two thieves? The center. Do you realize, do you see the deliberate attempts to get rid of him in his teachings? Do you understand that at all? Do you understand when he puts a crown on, and whenever he goes down into hell, and he receives you, and then he goes back up again to meet up with the Father? That's you and me. We are him. It's all about us. It's always been about us. You guys are just idiots out there. Alright? This for Yahweh, lady, all you guys are doing, you're little false prophets, you're interpreting the Bible like I am, except you're doing it from the outside, which is the wrong way. You can't help it. It even tells you that. If you're going to minister by the letter, be warned that the letter kills. It's what's on the inside. It's the spirit that gives life. So, you're banking just like a billion other people on the outside of that Bible to kill you, kill other people, destroy our earth. Come get them now. We need to come now. You're playing right into these Illuminati games, because that's what this book is being. It's just a big playbook. There's nothing that's real about it whatsoever, except that it is a real mess when you believe the outside of it. You're totally led into the darkness. And Wendy, I don't care if you get pissed off at me or not. You're out there trying to correct these girls. You don't understand that you're just as mixed up in the stupidness as they are. And every one of you have your hearts in the right place, maybe, unless you're making money off of this, What you're really doing is you're ushering in all of these dumb people and these people that don't know any better. You're aiding the synagogue of Satan by taking all these guys in too, and making it, oh yeah, I believe this woman, You're supposed to learn to detach from the system, to be free from it, and not. You're just creating more of the same old dark ages that we've had all this time by reading it fundamentally, and you need to grow up. You need to stop taking people's money for their fear. All of you evangelists, every one of you are absolutely taken. You're bought and paid for already by Lucifer. Just how it is. You connect money to these things. You connect anger. You connect fear. You connect all of these emotional things to the Bible and to other people. Hello, what a wonderful little devil you are. And regardless of how beautiful your thoughts are, they're spotted. Absolutely spotted. Everything that comes from the mind of anything that comes out of our mouth, these thoughts are spotted sheep. Everything, even the ones coming out of my mouth, just because they're coming out of my mouth, they're coming from my brain. It just so happens that we can't hear our spirit talking. We can't hear all these other things because they happen in another frequency. Well, right now, everything is spotted. Even what I'm saying is spotted, And the only way to clean that out, by taking those sevens of the Bible, 7 churches, the 7 this, the 7 that, 7 anything, and reaching the Sabbaths. Once you cross over from the 6th chakra to the 7th, you're in the Sabbath, and this is where all the healing comes from. That's it. It's not a Saturday or a Friday or a Monday. It's the 7th chakra. And that day for you can be any time. So get your rapture on today. Get over your dumbness, you know. And if you really would like to ask questions about these things, you know, I don't have to be so ornery. I can just tell you, you know, that you're absolutely a bunch of idiots running around yelling fire in a crowded house. How bad can that be? Oh, plus you're pew potato sitting around waiting for, you know, a hero to come from out of the blue and save you by killing a bunch of people, you know? Ooh. Good luck with that. All right, so well, best to you and good morning. I love you. It's time to start using your minds, guys, and thinking about it. Have a great day.